welcome back to my channel. I'm Jan and this is Let's Chat with Jan. Alright, so I know you guys see what we're getting ready to get into in this video today, but before we do, go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you turn on that post notification bell so every single time we post a new video, you will be notified. Okay, guys, that title, we're gonna talk about it. So bring your ears real close because we're gonna talk. We're really gonna talk about this topic right now. Okay, we're gonna talk about how to get your power back, how to get your strength back, how to get you back after or even during a narcissistic relationship. Listen, guys, when a toxic person can no longer control you, they're gonna do everything in their power to control how other people see you. Trust and believe that. Now, the reason why I jumped onto this video really fast in the midst of me doing everything, I had to just hit pause on what I was doing just so I can get on here and talk about something that is very, very important, okay? And it is about taking back your power, taking back your strength during a narcissistic relationship and after a narcissistic relationship. I think in my previous videos, I mentioned setting boundaries. Yeah, this is gonna be a continuation of that video with setting boundaries and everything and taking your power back. So let me say this real quick, guys. Let me say this really, really quick. No amount of you trying to get a narcissist to change who they are, it will never create a long-term change. That's what I really want to say. And I say that to say this. You can hope and try to change them and how they treat you and try to teach them how to treat you. That's not going to change because who they are at their core, that is who they are. Like, it's hard to change them, especially in an older age. If they were a child, maybe, you know, with a child, you can help to curve that behavior. But once they become adults, they are pretty much stuck in that way, like forever. So only God can, and true, genuine want to change, that will change them. But you trying to change them in who they are from deep down on the inside, it's not gonna change. Another thing I wanted to mention was that I wanted to know, like, who gave these narcissists the upper hand? Who gave them the upper hand to control a situation, control another human being, and telling them what to do, where to go. I've even seen where someone was spit on. That is like the lowest of the lows. Listen, guys, it got me upset. That's why this video is rolling right now. And it's like, who gave them the upper hand to mistreat another human being? And they're clearly cowards because they would never do this to another man. They feel overpowered and they feel too powered over women. Mostly men. I know that narcissists come in all sizes, shapes, and forms, right? But the majority of these narcissists are men that are attacking women, and even vice versa. Even on the other side, there's women that are attacking men, treating them like you know what, and then just going about their day like it's just a normal thing. And in their mind, it is a normal thing. You have to be able to take your power, take your strength back, build up the courage, build up the strength to fight back. And when I say fight back, if it's physical, defend yourself. Yes, fight back. But if it's verbal, emotional, mental, something has to now click in your mind to say, I can no longer do this. I will not allow this to continue to happen to me over and over and let me feel like a piece of crap when I know that I'm here doing everything that I can to make this relationship work? And trust and believe, like I said in my other videos, guys, it's not you, it's them. They are narcissists. They manipulate. That's another tactic of theirs that they use to try to get over on you and to control you in any situation, what you wear, what you do, you know, holding the phone or saying you can't talk to this person or you can only talk to me. And who gave them this upper hand? Please, somebody comment down below and tell me, what are your experiences with this? Tell me if you agree or not. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with me. This topic has me so heated, and it's because I have gone through it, and yes, I have healed from it as well. But when I see others going through it, it gets me so upset because I feel like I just want to just have this huge mansion with many rooms and just take everybody in just so that I know that they are safe. But in all reality, I can't do that. I can only help you guys this way, through videos, by spreading the word and encouraging you guys to take your strength back. You are strong. Know that you're strong on the inside. You have to, it's mind over matter. You put your foot down and you say, enough is enough. I refuse for you to continue to treat me this way. I do not deserve this. And if you clearly don't want me, then I will go. If you're being mistreated in any way, shape, or form, there's grounds for you to go. It's time to move on. Yes, it's going to be hard at first, and you may not even know your way. But this is something that you have to do in order for you to continue to keep your safety, your sanity, the power that you have in you, and the strength that you have within yourself. This is a common thing that I'm constantly seeing every single day on these other platforms that I'm on, and I'm asking questions. You know, people are asking me questions. Well, how do you handle this if you're currently in it? If you're currently in it, try to find some way to where you won't put yourself in harm's way or in any type of danger with this narcissist or a toxic person. You try to find a way to plan your escape. I never encourage anyone to continue to stay in a narcissistic, toxic, abusive relationship. And abuse does not only mean physical. Like I've mentioned in my other videos, there's different levels. There's mental abuse, emotional, physical, verbal. There's so many different types of abuse that it's not even funny. But I just want to know who gave these narcissists the upper hand over others. And they do that because they cannot control themselves. So they try to find other things and other people to control. And if you sit there and continue to allow this narcissist that has no brain, clearly, and it's not in their right state of mind, clearly, that doesn't have your best interest in heart, clearly, that want to see you do worse than he or she is, then you don't need to be there. You have to be able to take your strength, take your power back, set these boundaries. I will no longer allow you to talk to me that way. Straight up. Let them know. No. Start to do the silent treatment. That kills them. I was doing it, and it killed my ex. Because they don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what you're thinking, what you're planning. Oh my gosh, stop reacting. I know that's gonna be, it's easier said than done. I have tried that. I don't know if it may work for other people, but if you get that, pull that strength and that power out, don't react. unless it gets physical. If it's verbal, emotional, mental, psychological, ignore it. Try your best to ignore it. And how my mom used to say, zip your lip and while you're doing that, while you have zipped your lip, you're in here. You're in here. You're praying. You're fasting, whatever you have to do. You're planning your escape. You're planning your escape while your mouth is closed. You don't tell anybody that he or she knows. You don't tell anybody that he or she may be associated with, or somebody that may try to stop you from doing what you're doing. You know what's best for you. You know when you are tired. You're tired when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And when you have gotten to that point, please set your boundaries. Please take your power back. Please take your strength back, because you're strong. You don't know how powerful and strong you are. And I say this in almost every one of my videos. You are strong and you are beautiful. And I say that because I'm speaking to the strength that's within you. You are so strong that we've been so manipulated and cowed down, and our self-esteem has been put down so much to the point where we don't feel like we're strong and we don't feel like we have power. But take that power back, because no one gave this narcissist, toxic person, abuser, any type of right over you. He or she feels like they have the upper hand over you. He or she feels like they have so much strength and power over you as to why they do what they do, as to why they control you, as to why they spit on you as if you're just a piece of crap, as putting their hands on you in any way, shape, or form, yelling at you, calling you names. They have no right to do that. None. And you are not obligated to that one person. You are not obligated to stay in a toxic, abusive, narcissistic relationship with anyone that's like that. You deserve so much better. You deserve grace. You deserve so much peace. You deserve happiness. You deserve real, true love, genuine love. This, what he or she is showing you and displaying to you, this is not love. Take your strength back. Take your power back. Build the courage. If you can, zip your lip, plan your way out, please do that. Please do that. Unless it becomes physical, then I say by all means, defend yourself. Defend yourself. Defend your children. Defend your sanity. Defend your peace. Defend your happiness. Get tired of being tired. Get sick and tired of being sick and tired. Because you don't deserve any of that. You don't. We deserve so much more positive, loving ways, things, people. We deserve so much more. You have so much power within yourself. I jotted something down here. Let me find it real quick on my phone. This is what I jotted down. There was a saying, I don't know who said it, but it says, you never fully see how toxic someone is until you breathe fresh air. And this is all that I'm saying. In a lot of my videos, this is what I'm saying. You will never fully see how toxic someone is until you breathe fresh air. In not so many words, get out. It's time for a change. This is 2022. How much longer? Think about it. How much longer can you endure this type of treatment and behavior? You don't deserve that. You don't. Take your power back. Take your strength back. I'm telling you guys, this right here, this video has me so emotional. I'm just really trying to hold it back because I don't want to do that ugly cry on camera. So I just want to talk to you guys and let you guys know that taking your strength and power back will give you so much peace. It will give you so much happiness. It will take you back to who you were before you got into this toxic, abusive, narcissistic relationship. And I bet you, take a picture now of how you look while you're in this relationship. And then in a couple months after you have left the relationship, take another picture and you're going to see the difference. You're going to see the difference. I remember when I took my picture during my relationship with my narc, I looked so stressed. You could see sadness in my eyes. You could see hurt and pain in my eyes. I lost so much weight. It was not even funny. I lost so much weight. It was like unhealthy. And when I left, I felt so relieved. I felt so excited and happy that I can get my life back, the life that I had, or better, you know, before I was into this relationship with this narc. And now, as you guys can see, I have pretty much gained some weight back. You could tell in my face. And I'm so much happier and so much at peace. I had to set boundaries, and I set them and I kept them in place. Don't set your boundaries towards this narcissist or towards your abuser or towards this toxic person, whoever they are in your life. Don't set these boundaries and then renege on them. Do not do that. You will always be unhappy if you renege on your boundaries that you have set against anyone. Now, these days, I tolerate no BS from anyone. I don't care who it is. It could be my children. I do not tolerate foolishness, BS, talk back, cursing out. And the list goes on. I do not tolerate it. Now, I took my power back. Now, I took my voice back. Of course, I stay calm. I'm not bitter. I'm not going to yell, but I'm going to, oh, no, you don't get to talk to me like that. I don't know who you think you are. Those are my responses, because I took my power back. I took my strength back, and I took my voice back. Your voice gets so buried till the point where you have no voice anymore in these type of relationships. And I'm here to tell you guys, take your voice back. Do what you can do to avoid taking their bait. Do everything in your power that you can do to avoid taking their bait. Let me elaborate. Okay? Engaging in any conversation, any arguments that they're trying to start with you, anything. Like I said, zip your lip. If it's verbal, emotional, mental, psychological, zip your lip. And I left out physical because if in the event where things get physical, oh, you better believe you better defend yourself at all costs. At all costs. But avoid taking their bait. If there's a way that you can stop seeing them at specific events, talking to them on the phone, texting them, emailing them, avoid it. Avoid it. Avoid it and ignore it and move forward. Okay? Clearly communicate your need and boundaries. If they continue to try you, my whole thing is, I like to ignore. A lot of people can't do that, But I have mastered that. The art of ignoring. I have truly mastered it. And I say that because like I said, my mom was in abusive relationships, and I saw how she handled those until she was able to get out. And I have learned that when I started to experience it myself. And I remembered that what my mom did in order for her to keep her sanity and her peace and plan her way out, plan her escape, she closed this. Because they don't know what you're thinking up here. If you give them the upper hand and communicate, they send you a text message, oh, I miss you, I love you, or it's something negative like, oh, you call, this or whatever. If it's something negative, they call you names, they start to downgrade you and belittle you. Avoid it at all costs. Cut communications on all levels. Go completely no contact. That right there will give you your sanity and your peace and bring your happiness back. Why? Because you deserve it. Okay? This is something that I really want to get on here and say, because I have seen on other platforms and people are reaching out to me and asking me for advice and like, what should I do? I'm not sure what I should do and everything. And I'm telling you right now, if you can avoid any type of conversation, belittling, degrading, anything like that, please do that. Please do it. Close your mouth, ignore if you can, and plan your escape. You deserve so much more. Take your strength, take your power, take your voice back. No one is the ruler of you except you. No one is the ruler of you except you. You do not allow anyone in this entire world to control you and what you decide to do for your life. If you want your peace, your power, your strength, your voice, your happiness back, you have to do these necessary measures in order to gain that back. I love you guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end of this video. And before we get ready to go, remember to go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your post notification bell so every single time I post a new video, you will be definitely notified. Thanks for chatting with me.